What's that
Wine
for?
runner. Let's see. Saturday evening. Wine runner and Conley were working. And Kevin calls me and he said, "Hey,
That's off that
are
shade.
you on?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Reckon you could come over to the sheriff's office and show two flunkies how to do an EPO?" I said, "Well, sure." So I went over and I told Wes, I said, "Shirley, you know how?" He said, "No." He said, "Fayette County Family Courthouse open 24/7. He said, "We just sit in the courthouse."
That's what he's telling me, yeah, I had no idea.
So I was helping him through it, and Kevin was back there messing with kids, and I said, "Kevin, you paying attention?" "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah."
I look at him and say, all the time, bleed and show you that? He's a fine finger to bleed. You caught that, did
So their courthouse is open 24 hours a day?
Uh-huh. Yeah. 7 days a week.
That's all that's devil. They think that.
It's not the whole courthouse.
It's not
It's just.
it's just,
Again, don't say that too loud.
I guess that'd be circuit though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You're alive, guys.
Was Sunday night and Saturday night, or weekend bad this weekend?
Saturday and Sunday were very quiet. Yeah, last night was pretty busy.
Pretty busy.
Weather.
Beautiful day.
Yeah,
Wait.
Saturday and Sunday were cold.
Hmm?
That's what I'm doing.
That's a heck of a chair right there.
One I got next door collapses all the time.
It wasn't mine, the hydraulics are shot.
That's
I'll be
mine.
sitting there with
You should swap them out, will you?
I love having this thing.
And Davis?
Oh.
They finished that job up on, Colby?
Just about, I think.
And where they took that, made that landing area, I guess, or staging area?
Staging area.
There, where they put all that gravel down, they come in and clean and take all that up and,
Take all the rock up, sow grass, grade it, whatever they have to do. They do.
When I watched the girls play softball yesterday, gave their game up for district tournament. Morning, Joe. Morning, Judge. Morning, everybody. Fellas.
Does it county road number?
Great. That's how much they're sending us this year?
Yes.
Gave her, okay. Kind of be cute. Almost fainted.
They not give us a copy of that? They not. Alicia, did you have a copy of the budget?
I can.
I got the email, but I didn't print it out.
You can have mine.
I just figured you'd have them here.
I asked a little while ago if anybody like needed a copy, but you must have, I don't think you were in here, sorry. Hey, so I'll just all trade. Just figure this out. I'll do that one.
Does anybody else need the budget real quick?
ahead and go print it out for you. Are we good?
If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Is Greg coming? Do we know?
I haven't heard from Greg.
Okay, last meeting he said he wasn't.
Okay.
He had that meeting with the,
We tried to, I just put his phone call.
Oh, yeah, he said something about how he would try. Yeah, I guess he couldn't do it.
hey, Alan,
Yes.
did you say on mowing, the county takes 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks to do a whole county. We're about a week, we're about 8, 9 days into this round. Then we take about a week off and we start back over. It costs about 12,000 a mow one time.
What side of the county they on now?
They're in trap. They'll be probably finished up the trap today.
Chris, did you want a copy of that before we started the LGEA CRA?
No, I'm
Okay.
ready to start whenever you are, George.
Okay, we're about to have a public hearing regarding our county road aid and LGEA funds. I'll start with our special meeting prayer, which is the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll ask the clerk for the roll and call this hearing to order.
Brown,
Present.
Thompson,
Here.
Constantopoulos,
Here.
Blanton,
Here.
Davis,
Present.
and Elkins is out.
Okay, do we have any public comment on county road aid or LGEA funds?
Both forms are empty, Judge.
Okay. Road Supervisor Curtis, if you could just come up and brief us on some of the expected uses of county road aid and LGEA funds in the upcoming fiscal year. I see that, according to Alicia, we're being allotted $823,951.08 in county road aid. We have budgeted for LGEA $143,814.33 in contingent appropriations.
Well, as we touched upon briefly the other day in the budget meeting, the lion's share of county road aid agreement funds the employee portion of our budget, if not all of it. By the time we have employee salaries, FICA, health insurance, retirement, things of that, I think that number alone comes up to $750,000 plus. So outside of that, as you can see around the county, we do a lot of pothole repair. We're looking good on equipment, so I think we're going to be fine there. All we have is smaller trucks, 1.5 tons and whatnot, and hopefully our tractors make it another couple of years. Outside of that, any money that's left over is probably going to be an asphalt repair. We have some discretionary requests that have been turned into the governor's office and grants that I write. That is what does the bulk of our full width paving with the flex funds and municipal road aid. We also get a little bit of municipal road aid, so that's what supplements our full width paving.
Okay. And LGEA, that's typically we use.
County maintenance, So, as you know, road dollars can only be used for the maintenance, construction, and reconstruction of county-owned roads and right-of-ways. Outside of that, any work that we do on the annex property, the court property, the farm, help Parks and Rec, help any other agency, those LGA dollars, which, they're non-existent anymore. The 140-some thousand that we have there is all we have, and that's what we use for that.
Yeah, we're not expected to get any new money from that
No,
fund.
we
We're just
haven't.
rolling
We
over
haven't.
left
The last
money.
year, we got $0, and those funds are pretty much expended. So this 140 that we have in the bank has got to carry us a little bit. I brought it up in the last meeting. We've got a couple of little projects that we have earmarked that hopefully we can use LGA on, and we're going to check the rules, because it can only be used for certain things as well. So outside of that, that's how we fund those projects.
Okay. Any questions for the road supervisor? All right. Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. We'll do this dance one more time. We're about to have a special meeting. We'll do our special prayer again. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. And the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You should have in front of you a copy of the agenda. I don't think we need to adopt the agenda because it is a special meeting. So I'll ask the clerk for the roll, and we'll call it to order.
Davis,
Present.
Blanton,
Here.
Constantopoulos,
Here.
Thompson,
Here.
Brown,
Present.
and Elkins is out.
All right. The only action item we have on the agenda is consider approval of the first reading of an ordinance relating to the Clark County budget for fiscal year 2022. If I recall, we had a motion and a second at the last meeting. William, do we need to do that again, or does that stand?
I'm sorry, what was it?
We had a motion and a second for discussion purposes at the last meeting when we went through all the changes. Do we need a new motion and second, or can we just take that up when we continued it? Understanding, I'm not sure if Greg may have been one of the people who moved or seconded, and he's not here today.
The move and second was made to do what?
For the first reading.
And then we had a motion to continue until today.
Yeah, so, if a motion was made and not acted on, no vote was taken, and it's still, that still needs to be taken.
Okay. All right, so we still have the motion and second regarding the budget. Is there any discussion? I think Alicia has provided everyone with updated appropriations as well as receipts. Hopefully they reflect what we discussed in the last meeting, but if there's any corrections that need to be made, feel free to go ahead and mention them.
Judge, just one question. I know we added the money in there for the boat, and after finding out this weekend, it seems like the city's allocated money for a boat as well. So it may be something that we can partner up with, and so it's a less cost for the county and the city, and just to kind of have one joint task force type.
I was made aware of that also, and they're willing to split the cost.
Willing to split the
That's
cost.
that's great news.
So I think we can plan for
Not that we need to change the budget.
Yeah, but yeah.
We
I
won't be
agree.
using as much as we thought.
Sure.
I think the county only needs one boat, so.
I agree.
Judge, I'm still in the 95 account on the fiscal court fund. We don't have line items for the natatorium or the river foothills, and I don't see the necessity for a line item for an adoption project that we're not sure what's going to be. So aside from that, this is probably a better budget than we had last year. But so long as that line item stays in there, I can't vote for it.
Any further discussion? Questions for Alicia? Anything? All right. Seeing no further discussion, I guess we'll do a roll call vote.
Davis?
Aye. Yeah, aye if you're in favor of passing the first reading to send to the DLG.
I vote aye.
Blanton?
Nay.
Constantopoulos?
Aye.
Thompson?
Yes.
And, Brown?
Aye.
Me too. Aye.
Maybe, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You forgot one. Is that your first roll call?
It is my first roll call.
It appears that the ayes have it. We have nothing else on the agenda.
Motion
I'll
to
entertain a
adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor respond by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? That motion carries. Have a good day.
Judge, did you have a baby?
Yeah.
I thought it was on.
Well, it came early.
Baby still
Well, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations. When did it dispatch?
Yesterday.
It's fine if you want to keep it.